battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, 'cause I'm coming in.
We're there, folks, deep in the red zone, deep in the red hot zone.
Touchdown! Let's go!
In front of me, 'cause I'm coming in with the battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, 'cause I'm coming in with the battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, 'cause I'm coming in with the battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, 'cause I'm coming in with the battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, 'cause I'm coming in with the battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, 'cause I'm coming in with the battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, 'cause I'm coming in.
We're
with the
there, folks,
battalion
deep
behind me.
in the red zone, deep in the red hot zone.
Touchdown! Let's go!
In front of me, 'cause I'm coming in with the battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, 'cause I'm coming in with the battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, 'cause I'm coming in with the battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, 'cause I'm coming in with the battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, 'cause I'm coming in with the battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, 'cause I'm coming in with the battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, 'cause I'm coming in.
We're
with the
there, folks,
battalion
deep
behind me.
in the red zone, deep in the red hot zone.
Touchdown! Let's go!
In front of me, 'cause I'm coming in with the battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, 'cause I'm coming in with the battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, 'cause I'm coming in with the battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, 'cause I'm coming in with the battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, 'cause I'm coming in with the battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, 'cause I'm coming in with the battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, 'cause I'm coming in.
We're
with the
there, folks,
battalion
deep
behind me.
in the red zone, deep in the red hot zone.
Touchdown! Let's go!
In front of me, 'cause I'm coming in with the battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock from in front of me, cause I'm coming in with the battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, cause I'm coming in with the battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, cause I'm coming in with the battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, cause I'm coming in with the battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, cause I'm coming in
We're
with the
there, folks,
battalion
deep
behind me.
in the red zone, deep in the red hot zone.
Touchdown. Let's go.
In front of me, cause I'm coming in with the battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, cause I'm coming in with the battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, cause I'm coming in with the battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, cause I'm coming in with the battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, cause I'm coming in with the battalion behind me.
The following is a live presentation of TPC Sports.
Coming to you live from the TPCFL broadcast studio. I'm Bama Shocks, joined, of course, by my good friend Dave. How you doing tonight, Dave?
I'm very good, sir.
We
Looking forward to
are.
this game.
We're down at Ford Field for a dynamic matchup between the Detroit Lions of John Z hosting the Chicago Bears of Cobus. What do you look to see in this game, Dave?
Well, I'll look to see if they maintain their season record so far. Cobus has brought a pretty balanced attack so far this season, whereas Johnsy has really relied on the pass. So we'll see if they stick to that schedule.
Ooh, whole mob taking them down at the 24-yard line.
Not a bad run back there.
Nope, not at all. The Bears' balanced offensive game plan has worked for them thus far this season, with Trubisky airing it out and then Cohen on the ground game.
Yeah, they're top in the division so far.
Cohen trying to bust one out to the left and cannot get free, taking a 4-yard loss.
Couldn't get outside that outside linebacker.
Nope. He got inside him instead.
Hmm.
Trubisky, shotgun formation, trip receivers to his left, Cohen to his right. Oh, high snap. Cohen busting through and getting a nice gain there.
High snap on the draw. He was lucky to pull that one down, but Cohen was able to convert that into a first down almost.
Trubisky showing his athleticism. Had he missed that, it would have been a nasty third down. If they'd have retained possession. Same formation. Handoff to Cohen. Man-to-man at the line. I don't think he got it, Dave.
I don't think so. Nope, 4th and inches.
4th and inches, 1 minute into the game.
He's not going to chance it.
Mm-mm.
Going for a corner kick. We'll see if he can pull this off. Trying to bury them deep in their own zone.
the owner that has patented the term Colby ass kick. Kicks one away, and it's going to land short of the sideline, 15 to the 20, 25, 30. Trying to make a move up just short of the 35, dropped at the 33-yard line.
That's a pretty good return. I would have thought he would have went to the inside. Instead, he kind of went to the outside, but he turned to the inside for some reason.
Yeah, he got some movement, but just not a whole lot. Not a bad return, though. It was better than getting pinned at the 2, which Colby is known to do.
2 tight end set here for Detroit. See what they'll go to.
Yep, Stafford under center. Yep, man in motion. Sweep. And defense not falling for the sweep. Able to break the offensive line and get the tackle on the receiver.
Yeah, they saw that one coming right across. He basically played the runner and took him down. Khalil Mack, it's pretty hard to get one by him.
Yeah, Khalil Mack, one of the most dynamic defenders in the Chicago Bears defense.
He's so versatile. He can play linebacker, he can play end, you can put him in as tackle. It's amazing how versatile he is.
Oh, indeed. Stafford back, looking to throw. Pressure coming across the middle. Almost caught.
That ball was right where it needed to be. He was right in between the 2 defenders, and he just couldn't hold on. I think he might have been worried about that second defender coming across and getting popped.
Yep, the defender also got a hand on his elbow, helping to dislodge it.
Just enough.
Either way, they got another shot at it, 3rd and 13 from the 30-yard line. I'm sure they're hoping to not go for a 3 and out here. Stafford back, eye in the field, heavy traffic. Ball bobbled, almost picked off by the defense, ultimately falling dead. Stafford 0 for 2 on that 3 and out possession.
Wow, that was an interesting play. I was surprised he even got that football off.
Oh, yeah, a lot of pressure coming in. Martin back with the punt. And he's going to aim for the corner as well, trailing to the right, looking more out of bounds. Pinned at the 15. Wonderful kick from Martin.
Well, that's not a bad play, especially with Patterson back there. He can certainly run it back.
Let's see if Chicago has something different up their sleeve on this second possession.
Yeah, they tried mostly the run game the first time. Let's see if they'll balance that with some passing here. Yep.
Right across the middle, wide open man, a lot of green in front of him. He gets up to the 36. Nice gain of 22 for Trubisky there.
That was really good. And that coming across on the slant route, and basically he had open field in front of him. I think Detroit might have been expecting the pass there. Or sorry, the run.
Yep, and here's the run. Hand off to Cohen, left side, bouncing out, trying to get a lane. Can't get one. Gains a few yards there, up to the 40.
He just couldn't quite get outside, and then he just didn't tuck inside one of those blockers and just could not get any more. Still 4 yards on that play.
But about 75 horizontally.
True.
Hand off to Cohen, busting up the gut right into a double defender sandwich.
He looked a lot like that Jets play a number of years ago. Bouncing off the defender. Hit his own guy. That's unfortunate.
Yep, 3rd and 7 here, looking to convert. Play action pass, whole lot of Lions deep down the field. Oh, and he gets the ball over his head. What a catch. Oh, my God, down to the 39-yard line. Beautiful throw.
I thought for sure that was going to be picked. It was just a little low on the throw, but it was perfectly placed. Nice play.
Yep, Robinson with his first catch, 22-yard gain. Oh, I seriously thought it was a pick. I did too.
Oh, I did, yeah.
Hand off to Cohen, left side, getting past the secondary, got to the first down marker.
Oh,
spin move, 15 down to the 12. What an amazing rush by Cohen.
play on his part. He basically got free on the draw play and was able to get to the outside. That's the nice part with Chicago. Once they do get that balanced attack going, it really throws off the defense. They don't know whether to expect the pass or expect the run.
Absolutely. Well, no matter if you're watching us on Mixer, Twitch, YouTube, or Facebook, smash the like, follow, subscribe button. That way you punch your season ticket and you don't miss a minute of the action moving forward as we progress in Season 7 of TPCFL, Season 2 of TPCHL. Cohen making all kinds of moves on the left, ultimately taken down at the 9.
Yeah, a small gain of 3 yards there, but there wasn't really much doing on the left side there. The defense played that really well.
That they did. Trubisky shotgun formation, Cohen to his left. Cohen bouncing to the outside. Quick screen pass, defense not falling for it for a moment.
No, they were playing man on that play, and they basically just read that right across.
45 seconds to go in this first quarter. We're all knotted up at 0. This is the first sustained drive from either team so far.
Got a man. Oh,
Picked off in the end zone. Detroit will take over from the 20-yard line after that impressive interception.
He was leading him, and it looked like he was going to pass a little bit further to the left, but he actually let it hang out there, and it went right to the defender. You see the receiver had to kind of back up a little bit to try and get that football, and he just couldn't get back in time.
Unfortunate for the Bears offense, finally sustaining a drive, getting into the red zone, and just ultimately losing on turnover.
Yeah, just not able to convert.
Stafford back under center. Dual bunch receivers to either side. Handoff straight up the gut. Kerryon Johnson, 4-yard gain.
North-south runner, he was able to get a few yards. And this is what Detroit, I think, has to do. They got to mix in at least a bit of the run to keep the Chicago Bears honest so that when they do go to the passing game, it'll open up some lanes for them.
Absolutely. Stafford handoff to Kerryon Johnson. He makes one man miss. Second man takes him down. I do believe that was the last play of the first quarter.
Puts them into short yardage for third down. We'll see what they can do with it.
As the players trek down to the other end of the flipped field, we would just like to say thank you to all of our patrons out there. This could not be done without the love of our patrons, and they contributed over at patreon.com/TPC Sports Live. Current list of patrons are Darth Travis 74, the Meter 1, Dino 911, Commando Slippy, the Turbo Taco 31, Bama Shock, Steel, and Kiv Style. Thank you for your support.
Dangerous pass there by Stafford. Just got knocked down by the defender. He almost had it.
Another 3 and out for Detroit.
Other than that one sustained drive from Chicago, we haven't seen too much on offense today.
No, it's been a rather defense-heavy game. 1 interception thus far for the Lions.
That's really been the difference so far.
Chicago yielding 2 3 and outs against Detroit. I mean, it's been pretty much lockdown defense on the Bears side.
See if the Bears can pull something together here again. They actually got some sustained motion on that last drive, just weren't able to finish it off.
Handoff to Cohen left side, trying to outrun the man that was covering him. Not able to do that there. 1-yard gain.
I think if Chicago is able to continue doing that, it'll slowly creep those Detroit defenders up, and I think you might see that open up the backfield for some of the receivers.
Oh, absolutely.
It's worked on at least one play to Robinson earlier. We'll see if they can do that again. Right, single high defender.
Handoff to Cohen up the gut. Gets past the line with that first down at the 37-yard line. Wonderful run play.
That was a good read by Trubisky. He saw the high single guy. They were in cover 1 coverage. He knew that they could get the run in there.
Trubisky shotgun, Cohen to his right. Receivers spread out around. Heavy pressure. Couldn't get a man open in time. Trubisky unable to throw the ball away, and he will take the sack all the way back to the 24-yard line.
Oh, there's a big loss. Trubisky was just waiting for somebody to get open, and he just ran out of time. Puts them in a big hole here on second down.
Trubisky ran it out deep into coverage.
Could have easily hit another pick.
Lucky that one wasn't picked off. 4 defenders on top of him with a 5th coming in for backup.
It was really good defense there by Detroit. Really, none of the receivers had an opening. Trubisky tried to put that ball up where only he could get it. Just couldn't control it.
4 receiver set here. Handoff to Cohen. No. Play action pass. Cohen picking up the last minute block, throwing it downfield into double coverage, unable to come up with it.
Great coverage there by Detroit again. They've been playing a really good defensive game, as you said earlier. They've really been tight in coverage.
And this 4th and 23, Sewell will be forced to punt.
Going for the corner again. Just a little short again.
Gets out to the 25 to the 30, 35 up to the 40, and he'll be ultimately taken down at the 44-yard line. Wonderful starting field position. Let's see if Detroit can get some momentum on offense.
That was a good run back. I mean, he just literally ran into a wall of Bears, but he took it back as far as he could.
Yes, he did.
44-yard line. That's excellent starting position for the Lions, sorry.
It is. They're just going to have to get some cohesiveness on offense, get some receivers open, get some lanes for the running back, something to put a jolt back in this offense.
Yep.
Handoff to Kerryon Johnson. He is engulfed behind the line of scrimmage.
They were expecting pass, and they blitzed, and they were able to block the run. Blocking the running lanes. There was just nowhere for him to go. Loss of 2. Ooh. He went for the wide receiver screen after he basically faked the handoff, but they were waiting for him. Good play on the defense there for the Bears. I'm amazed he actually caught that football. Stafford back under center. 3rd and 12. They really need a first down here. Stafford looking to pass. Oh, nice through the middle. 3 Bears are there to meet him. That was a nice pass, a nice pickup for the Bears to actually get that first down. Brings them into Lions. Sorry, I keep confusing my Lions and Bears. Good pickup for the Lions to get into Bears territory. Four wide receivers set here for the Lions. They're going for the pass, apparently. Unless Stafford plans to run this. He doesn't. Short pass out to the right side to the tight end. He's taken down after a good gain. 7 yards on that one.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line. Ready! Yellow lady! Yellow lady! Omaha, ready to move! Check 59, Mike!
Oh, he's wide open on the left side. That's going to be a touchdown for the Lions. Nice play. He got really good protection inside the pocket. He was able to slip out behind the Bears defense, and he was wide open on the left side. Nice play there by Stafford. The extra point is good, and Detroit are first to put points on the board. Let's see what the Bears are able to do here with just over 2 minutes left in the half.
Wow, what a phenomenal touchdown by the Lions. Outstanding score.
That was a really nice play. Oh, Patterson thinks twice about it.
He's like, I'll take the knee. I'll just take the knee here.
So we'll say, I think it should be really important for the Bears to put points on the board. The Lions will start with the ball in the second half, so it'd be good for them to keep it close.
Oh, here goes Cohen.
Cohen.
That's on the left side.
Almost made it to the sideline, but he got the first down.
Did they give him the first down? Yeah, I was wondering. It was close.
It was, but he got the first down. But he stopped in bounds. No, they're not going to be able to get a playoff before the 2-minute.
2-minute warning. 2 minutes until halftime. Detroit with this late 7-point lead. Chicago trying to get a sustained drive together. Let's see how they can pull it together. Trubisky back, looking for a receiver. Detroit defenders have been all over him all night and almost picked off again.
He had his man on the left-hand side, and he just didn't see him. He decided to go for the guy in the center and just about paid the price for it.
It almost
underneath was
it almost looked like he had a preconceived plan to throw to that guy regardless.
I think so. Yeah, and sometimes quarterbacks can fall into that trap, unfortunately. Another high snap.
Ooh. And Cohen headed face first into a wall of blue.
They've called that drop play a number of times today, and I think Detroit's finally caught on to it.
That is indeed how it looks.
Third and 10, we'll see here what Chicago's going to be able to do. They need the first down to keep this drive going.
Yeah, they got to convert here. Otherwise, they might be headed into the locker room with that goose egg. Trubisky back. Rolling to his left. Throws. Got his man. It's complete. And he'll fall for the first down at the 47-yard line. No huddle offense ensuing. Trip receivers to the right. One solo to the left. Cohen in the backfield. Trubisky making all kinds of calls at the line.
Detroit's playing the pass here. They're playing back. They're not doing press coverage. Trubisky trying to change it up.
Handoff to Cohen. No. Play action pass. Pressure coming. Sacked. Trubisky goes down all the way back to the 39-yard line. Not what they needed.
No, but excellent play for the Lions there for the home crowd. He definitely needed to get that ball out, and he couldn't. He just got crunched.
Chicago with their second charge timeout. Minute and 8 seconds left to go in this first half.
2nd and 18, they're on their own 39. I mean, they're not going to have much choice here but to continue trying to air it out. It's hard when the defense knows what's coming.
Indeed it is. Trubisky back, looking to throw once again. Sees
Green in front of him.
There he goes. A lot of Green. He's headed for the line. He's jumping, juking, and he's back within third and manageable. Wonderful 14-yard run by Trubisky.
That was excellent. That was good improvisation on his part. He's not known as a runner, but he needed it there.
38 seconds left to go. Clock ticking quick. Chicago's got to get on the move here. Handoff to Cohen left side. He's got him a nice solid gap. He's got blocks in front of him. He'll get all the way up to the 30-yard line. 26 seconds to go.
He might want to spike this ball so they at least get a playoff.
He went for the timeout instead of the spike.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
So now he's got no timeouts, 24 seconds on the clock. I suspect he'll probably try 1 or 2 shots in the end zone and then kick the field goal. I think there's really not much time for anything else, unless he goes to the sideline.
That is my assumption as well. He could utilize that sideline. Let's see what Trubisky's got in mind here. Throw wide across the middle. 10, 5, and he'll get just inside. Touchdown, Chicago. Let's go.
Great play there by Cohen. They pull him out of the backfield as a receiver. He goes down the center of the field. Nobody was expecting him at all, and Trubisky found him for the score. Great play.
That's how you run a 2-minute drill, ladies and gentlemen, right there.
That was an excellent sequence there by Colby. He did a great job.
A booming kick, line drive straight into the Detroit's end zone, and he will bring it out to the 5, 10, 15. Makes a move to the right, just short of the 20. He will be stopped at the 19 with 16 seconds and 3 timeouts remaining.
Let's see what Detroit does here. I don't know if they're just going to kneel and go into the locker room or they're actually going to try a few plays.
It's hard to say. Might give it one mid-deep shot, see if he can get the receiver out of bounds.
even get into field goal range or respectable field goal range. We're in a dome, so he might have a shot at it.
Yep. I formation here, high probability of a run play. Handoff to Kerryon Johnson, and he follows the wrong blockers, and he'll be taken down. And I think that nope, Detroit calls a timeout. 10 seconds to go. 9.
Interesting, 5-yard gain. Yeah, he had basically empty space there to the right side, but he followed his blocker to the left and just wasn't able to get free.
Stafford back in the I formation. And off to Kerryon Johnson. He found him a gap, but taken down by the Bears defense.
I know, these Lions and Bears, I keep confusing them.
Lions and Tigers and Bears. Oh, my.
Yeah, at least the Tigers play baseball. We don't have to confuse with them.
Unless you're talking about college and you got Tigers everywhere.
True enough. True enough. I guess technically we have Tigers in Cincinnati, but they're Bengals, so they don't care.
Oh, that is true.
Oh,
Pitch to Kerryon Johnson. Got a block. Got a second block. Oh, what's the spin move for Johnson? Come on, brother. You had the line. That's going to end the first half.
There was a lot of green down that sideline. Had he not tried that spin move, he might have had a shot.
Well, the Bears will kick off to start the third quarter, tied up 7-7. Booming kick straight down the middle again. Is he going to bring it out this time? He will. He'll bring it out to the 5, 10, 15, to the 20, moving back to the left, finally taken down, 23-yard line.
Just short of the 2 yard by 2 yards of what he would have had he taken the knee.
Yeah. I mean,
he's
what do you
testing,
do?
probing.
What do you do? It's like a teenager testing their limits, I guess.
3 tight end set here from Detroit.
Quick throw to the left side. Dangerous throw. Neither receiver aware of what was going on.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, there was definitely some miscommunication there, I think. It was a really quick pass. He might have thrown it a little too early. They may not have been ready.
Yeah, it almost looked like Chicago was more ready for that pass than the Detroit receivers.
Yeah, I think so. It certainly looked that way.
Detroit, 2 tight ends, 2 receivers. Kerryon Johnson in the backfield. Stafford under center here. Back looking to throw. Across the middle. What?
How did he miss that?
There was literally no legitimate reason to miss that pass. It touched his hands. There was no receiver touching him, and he just dropped it.
Yeah.
Unfortunate chain of events there.
There's no real pressure around him either. I mean, he was pretty open where he was.
I guess Stafford just put a little too much mustard on that ball.
That's unfortunate. Detroit really could have used that 3rd and 10 instead.
Yep. Stafford back, calling for a quick change. Got a man in motion. You pull up close, back, looking to throw.
Ooh.
All kinds of pressure. Stafford going down. Khalil Mack, once again, his 3rd tackle. This one, a sack for a major loss. 4th and 21, hunting from their own end zone.
Stafford was trying to find a man, just couldn't, and Mack got there too quick. Just too athletic. He's too hard to stop.
He's a fine specimen of a defender. Martin with a kick, trailing left side, looking to go out of bounds at the 36.
Pretty good starting position for the Bears. This will be their first drive of the second half. We'll see if they can convert it into some points here.
Indeedy do.
I thought that was a really great play at the end of the first half for the Bears, where they had been running Owen all game, and then they pulled him out as a receiver. It really fooled the defense.
Trubisky looking to sell out to the passing game here with his receivers all over the place.
Still making changes.
Oh, hand off to Cohen. Cohen's got a gap. Oh, needed one more block to bust free. Solid game, though, 2nd and 3.
I thought he would have had quite a bit just going right up the middle there. There looked like there was quite a bit of real estate, but he was able to get 7 yards out of that. He
It
ran 30, but he got 7.
It did look like an inside tackle run, but he thought he saw more greenery to the left. You can't get mad at him. He got what he could out of it, though.
He did. Well, and he's not really known as a north-south runner either. I mean, he's pretty versatile.
Play action pass.
Gotta be careful.
God, sacked again.
Man,
Flower, 3 sacks.
He has been a handful for this Chicago offensive line today. They just have not been able to keep a handle on him at all.
Trubisky back. Pressure again. Across the middle. Ball's popped up. Nobody able to get their hands on it.
I think he threw that before he wanted to.
It looked like Flowers was all over him again.
He was. He was coming for him. Fortunately, Chicago's got to kick it away again.
O'Donnell on the kick. Oh, shanked it.
Ugly.
Putting Detroit in amazing field position at Chicago's own 47-yard line. How unfortunate this is for Chicago.
Oh, this is not good. That was a really poor time for that to happen.
You have to imagine Kerryon Johnson, 3 runs straight up the gut. They're in field goal range. I mean, that's your worst case scenario here.
Yep.
Hand off Kerryon Johnson straight up the gut, and he'll get a few.
Like you said, that's basically what they're going to do here, I think. He was able to get 3 yards out of that. A few more of those, they'll get a couple of first downs, and like you say, they're in field goal range. This is a tight game. I think a field goal might be able to decide it.
Very well could be. Johnson again. Stopped by the Bears without minimal gain. Trevathan. I was trying to get his name. I think I'm going to petition the TPCFL to put names on the front of the defenders' jerseys.
That'd be awesome. Make things so much easier.
Indeed it would.
Yeah, worst case scenario, we could learn the numbers, but who wants to do that?
No. Stafford back, looking for a receiver. Throw across the middle to Kerryon Johnson. Whoa. Short of the first down, and that might be super long field goal range.
See what he decides to do here. This would be super, super long. Be about, what, a 57-yard? Oh, he's going to go for it. It's about a 57-yarder. Let's see what he can do here.
I don't know.
Oh, line is good.
It is short.
Just didn't have enough leg.
Which leaves Chicago in good field position on their next drive.
Oh, he was just short on that. But I mean, that was a long field goal. That was a good 56, 57 yards. I'm surprised they even attempted that. Like you say, it gives Chicago really good field position coming back.
I've seen kickers miss extra points this season. No way am I putting my guy in that kind of pressure for a 57-yarder.
Especially this early in the third quarter. I mean, we still got another quarter of football to go. So,
I mean, you hate to see them punt on such good field position, but at the same time, this is what you end up with. The other team ends up with good positioning. So,
and coming across. The linebackers for Detroit are playing really, really well this game. They're really tracking those crossing routes.
They've definitely been on the nose on just about every single play. Look at those hair mechanics.
I was going to comment on those, but I wasn't quite sure what I was seeing, so might need a bit of work on that.
Trubisky shotgun, Cohen to his right, trip receivers to his left. Oh, God, Cohen. Did he get it?
He did.
Holy hell, he caught that. Wow, 1st and 10 from the 34. The diving two-handed grab over his shoulder, nothing but net first down.
There was 4 Lions there waiting to pounce on him, and he still
And
got
off
it.
Cohen up the gut. Oh, I thought he was going to break free, but the Lions got a hand on his waistband or something.
You know, Cohen actually helped, not just in this play, but in the last play. He had a critical block there on the Detroit line and was able to give Trubisky enough time to get that pass off. Oh, that's in the middle again. See what Chicago does here. 3rd and 6. It's not necessarily a passing play, but they're at the 31.
Yep, it's one of those either or third downs, especially with Chicago's track record.
They are in field goal range, so they don't want to screw this up.
Now he's back.
Got a man.
Got a man. He's got the first down.
Nice play. Coming on a crossing route. He just got that pass off. That was a lot of pressure by Detroit.
Trubisky can't get a clean pocket to save his life, and I don't know whether to blame the offensive line or to commend the defensive line.
Yeah, it's hard to block Flowers, right? I mean, we've already seen him with 3 sacks today. He's been coming hard. It's difficult when you probably have to double team a guy like that. It usually leaves a man open.
And that's going to take us to the 4th quarter.
Oh, this is going to be an exciting finish, tied at 7.
Pitch to Cohen on the right side. Can't get enough positive blocking to get a clean path, and he will go down.
Yeah, it looked like his blocker basically got too loose too early. Wasn't able to hold it.
Hand off to Cohen again. Trying to turn early up the middle there.
Yeah, in that case, I think he might have been better off trying to stay to the outside. I think he had a bit of space out there, but Detroit, they've been really good on these pitches all day.
Neither team able to play the offense they're used to because the defense has got enough tape on them that they know what's going on.
Man.
Oh,
did he come down? He did.
Hold on. The ball never crossed the line. His lower half did. Come on. I want to see a replay of that. Either way, the Zebras voted touchdown Chicago.
I think he was just over and then he pulled him back when he tackled him. That was a sweet play by Chicago.
The extra point has happened. Play can no longer be reviewed.
So we've got most of the 4th quarter left here for Detroit to come back and see if they can at least tie this up.
Oh, he's going to wave off the fair catch this time.
Wow.
Finally, I'm guessing a coach gave him a talking to.
I think so. It hadn't worked for him any other time the rest of the game. So, son, just take a knee.
Indeed. Stafford shotgun formation. Johnson to his left. Single receiver to his left. Look like 3 to his right. Yep. Play action pass. Throw to wide open receiver at the 40-yard line.
He was in motion, and then when he caught the football, he's kind of stopped and lost all his momentum, and the Bear defenders were able to get there. Otherwise, I think if he had kept running, he would have had quite a bit more on that one.
It was almost like Jones Jr. was surprised he caught it there.
He was. I got the football.
He's like, oh, shit, this wasn't supposed to be my turn? Oh, boy. Hand off to Johnson.
Oh, yeah.
And he'll fall forward to the 49-yard line.
It'll be interesting to see what Detroit's strategy is here. They're going to try and score quickly, or they're going to try and draw out this clock. Basically, go for the score to tie it, and then try and settle things in overtime.
You know, Johnsy's a veteran, and veterans learn if there ain't no time on the clock, the enemy can't score. So he might be trying to wind down what he can. But you know, being down by 7, he's got to convert on 3rd.
He had a gap there to his left, but he stayed to the outside, and the defenders were able to block him. 3rd and 2, we'll see what they're able to do here. This will be 4 down territory, I think, for Detroit.
It's most definitely could be.
Oh, man, open.
Not going to need that 4th down. A first down at the 42 of Chicago.
Jones Jr. again coming across on the slant route, and he just got there just before the defender came across.
Yeah, look, he was ready for the ball that time.
He was. And luckily, he didn't have to run. He forgot on the last one.
Hand off to Johnson. Out of a clear gap. He'll get up all the way to the 32-yard line. We're going to be 2nd and inches.
That was a great run there by Carrion. He just basically put his head down and went. The clock ticking away here. We're coming up on only 3 minutes left.
Yep, speaking of Lions and Tigers and Bears, Carrion Johnson, an alum of the Auburn Tigers.
Oh, there you go. One of those plentiful Tigers teams in college football.
There are 3 Tigers teams in the SEC and 2 Bulldogs.
Yeah, that's confusing.
A little bit.
Just a bit.
A little bit.
1st and 10, they're on the 25, 2:38 left on the clock. Let's see what Detroit decides to do here.
Stafford back, looking for his man. Got one, got him. Taken down, 1st down at the 12-yard line, deep in that red zone, baby.
That was a nice play by the tight end there. He was in good coverage and then basically turned back and was able to get open enough down to the 12-yard line, which means they can still get a 1st down and not a touchdown.
Yep, but we are quickly approaching that 2-minute warning.
Now the concern may be leaving too much time for Chicago. Well, he's going to let it run down to the 2-minute warning. Yeah, I think you're right. He's a veteran. I think he's recognizing that he needs to pull as much time off the clock here, tie this game up, and then see what they can do in overtime.
Yeah, then you have to wonder, is he going to go for the tie to take it to overtime, or is he going to try and go for the win?
Good point. See how aggressive he wants to play it. Of course, we're presuming he gets the touchdown.
Yeah, Carrion Johnson running into a whole lot of traffic, making it to the 9-yard line. He did get inside that red-hot zone, though.
Head of the eye again. Johnson.
Got a gap. Down at the 5.
I'm surprised Chicago's not using their timeouts here.
A little bit.
I guess they're content to see if they can stop him, and if not, go to overtime.
The Bears have always been confident in their defense. Right as I say that, they open up the middle. Hand off to Carrion Johnson, and he'll be engulfed.
Nice block on the outside. 4th and 5.
4th down.
This could be the game right here. There's no sense kicking the field goal. They've got to go for the touchdown.
Have to.
Clock's still running.
Yeah, it's going to run until the fat lady sings, apparently. We're just going to keep it going.
I'm wondering if he's trying to run out as much of the clock as he can. He'll take a timeout. Yeah, timeout. So Detroit takes the timeout. 34 seconds left. They need the touchdown. 4th and 5. This is basically the game right here.
You have to wonder how important running the timeout is when you have literally 1 down left to either get a 1st down or a touchdown. You've got 34 seconds left in the game.
Yeah, because I mean, the reality is here he could still get a 1st down without a touchdown. And now he's taking that time off the clock. That could work against him. For all the marbles right here. Stafford back. He's got a man.
Touchdown.
End zone. Nice play. Galladay in the back. He gets it to him. Now is the question. Do they go for 1 for the tie? They do. They're going for the tie.
Going for overtime. Unfortunately, Chicago will have just under 30 seconds left on the clock.
Good drive, 11 plays, 75 yards there for the Lions. They did exactly what they needed to do. They had a nice balanced attack of running and passing, and they're able to get the touchdown. I'm sure that's got to be a little demoralizing for the Bears.
Oh, indeed.
Well, Patterson thinks better of it as well. They'll start from their 25. Let's see what they can do with 30 seconds and 3 timeouts on the clock.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. If they can sustain a drive, they've got 5 to 6 plays if they utilize their sideline and their timeouts correctly. Handoff to Cohen straight up the gut.
Oh, had he missed that defender, that was game.
You wonder why he didn't juke him.
Yes, exactly. He just one defender to beat and just could not get by him. But after that, he pretty much had clear field all the way to the end zone. There was one other defender further back, but I think Cohen would have beat him.
Trubisky shotgun formation here. 3 receivers to his left, 1 to his right.
And for the pass. Oh!
Unable to come up with it. 19 seconds. Stopped on the clock.
Again with that diving pass, and you just can't come up with it this time. He had it in his hands and then just couldn't keep it. Second and 10 from their own 36. 19 seconds left on the clock after that last timeout.
Single slot. Watch it. Hey, 18. Hey, switch gears.
Back. Looking for his receiver. Throwing deep into Lion territory.
Yeah, I'm not sure where that was going, to be quite honest with you.
There was not a receiver there, and he was way ahead of the receiver that was trending that direction.
He was just lucky that was a safety trying to catch a football.
Some safeties play defense not because they can't catch the ball, but because they can catch the ball. He's just lucky that Bethea did not have both hands on it.
No, he is. That was very dangerous.
And a double coverage. 8 seconds left on the clock.
That's 4 or 5 times now that he's basically tried that same play. It's only really worked the once. I'm not sure why he keeps going back to it.
Maybe it's what they spent a lot of time on in practice. We have no way of knowing.
No, true enough. 4th and 10, he's going to kick it. Looks like we'll be going to overtime unless something special happens on this play.
No punt blocking. Ball will trail to the right near the 12. He'll pick it up.
Oh, 1 second left on the clock. We'll get one play before overtime.
Here's hoping leaving 1 second on the clock does not burn Chicago. One final play for regulation. Nothing happens here. We're headed to overtime. Handoff to Johnson. Trucking over a defender. And ending regulation tied up at 14 all. Once again, if you haven't already, head over to facebook.com/TPC Sports Live. Drop us a like and a follow so that you get your updated TPCFL and TPCHL schedule as games are committed to the broadcast schedule.
Additionally, won the toss.
Additionally, whatever platform you're watching on now, hit that like, follow, or subscribe button. That way you punch your season ticket to know when we go live.
So we'll see if this works out for the Lions. They basically did exactly what we had talked about. They ran down the clock through the 4th quarter. They were able to get the touchdown, got the tie. Now they're into overtime. They won the toss. Here's their chance to actually take the game.
Can they score in overtime? Can Chicago stop them? We're going to find out very, very shortly. While we wait and see how they're going to dial it up, let's go through and thank our patrons once again. If you haven't, you can contribute to this community-funded show over at patreon.com/TPC Sports Live, just like Darth Travis, The Meter One, Dino, Commando Slippy, Turbo Taco, myself, Steel, and Kiv Style have as well.
Jones Jr. coming across the formation there, unable to get to the outside. His short gain, 4 yards. But trying something a little different there from Detroit, seeing if they could catch the Bears off guard. I think if Stafford can get good protection on this particular drive, the Bears might be in trouble.
Oh, indeed they could be. Let's find out right here. Stafford, wide open man across the middle there, and he'll get all the way to the 46.
Creeping closer down the field. That was excellent on their part. He found a pocket, dropped it right in there for him. They're pretty close to field goal range already. Another 20 yards and they'll be good.
Ha Clinton Dix with the tackle there. Another one of Alabama's own.
I love his name. He's one of my favorite players in the game.
I thought it was a nickname for the longest time. It's actually his name.
No, that's his actual name. Yeah, Stafford out to the
Stafford,
left.
under fire, going to have to throw it away. Can't get a receiver open.
Good play on his part. He didn't see anything, didn't want to convert. Want to make sure they were able to keep the football. It's only second down. If you don't see anything, don't take the chance, especially in overtime. Last thing you want to do is a turnover in overtime.
Oh, absolutely.
But again, talking about that pocket protection, the pocket collapsed on him there.
Stafford bootlegging to his left. Got his man just past the defender. He did not see the ball coming.
Tight end again, coming across. Woo, nice play.
Hawkinson with his fourth reception, totaling 50 yards in the game.
Now this is roughly where they tried to kick that really long field goal from in the last half. It didn't work, so they've got a chance to get a lot closer this time.
Back, throw the right, straight to a Chicago Bear who has exactly one man to beat. Two on his trail to the 30, 25, 20, 15, and he'll get tripped up at the 12. Oh, my!
Jones Jr. coming back and is able to trip him up before he gets back. That's a killer for the Lions. They were playing so well. They were on that drive. Oh, that's got to hurt.
Jones Jr., one of the only Lions on the field at the time, in position to catch that man. So fortunate. Handoff to Cohen. Bounces left, bounces right, up the middle to the 8. Inside the red-hot zone, looking to bite some Lions' heads off.
I think we'll just see a few runs here. Oh, he's going to pass. I'm surprised.
Looking for his man. Throw double coverage. Bobbled. 2-minute warning.
Oh, that was dangerous. That was dangerous. I would have thought he would have just ran the ball 3 times and then kicked the field goal, but he was playing dangerously there. He got lucky.
Well, we charged you for the full seat. That seat was only good for 4 quarters because we know you're on the edge of it now, ladies and gentlemen. Handoff to Cohen up the gut. Oh, and he will get dropped.
Flowers came in and just...
Oh, that was Davis.
Was it Davis? Oh, it was Davis. Yeah. Oh, no, it was Flowers. It was Flowers.
No,
there he goes.
Offense, yeah.
For the game.
For the game. Laces up, kick is up. It's straight, it's long, it's good. Your winners, Colby and the Chicago Bears, 17-14. I'm going to be interested to look at some of these stats.
That was a really good game. What a nice comeback there, really, for Chicago. I mean, Chicago was never losing in that game, but Detroit, man, they hung in there. They hang on tough. Yeah, they were pretty even all the way through.
What a game. What a game.
So another win for Chicago keeps them at the top of their division, keeps them in good standing going into the playoffs as we get nearer to that.
And unfortunately, that means the Lions still have yet to win against a playable team. Johnsy is a former TPCFL champion, just unable to get his team to play 4 quarters of football this season.
Your third down conversion was a big difference there. 50% for Chicago, 28% for the Lions. They just weren't able to get it done. They had that one missed field goal. I don't think that would have really made much of a difference by the end of it. Well, Chicago only won by 3, so.
I'll say if they'd have made it, we'd have never made it to overtime.
It was just a yard or 2 short. Well, thank you, sir. That was a great game.
It was a fantastic game. We didn't know to the last second who was going to win it. It was It was great having you in the booth again, Dave. I have been Bama Shucks. We have another game coming up tomorrow night, TPCFL, and it is the Vikings taking on Seahawks. I will see you there. It's at 7 p.m. Eastern time. Dave, I hope you have a good night, bud.
You too, sir. I'm looking forward to tomorrow's game. That's going to be a good one.